The Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Big Board Friday. Sponsored by Ralphie's Food, Sports, Fun. By Marcia's Homemade Buckeyes, from our kitchen to yours since 1984. And by PT Link Physical Therapy. Feel the difference and get relief now. Now, here's Jordan Strack.
Welcome into Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Big Board Friday. It is Championship Friday across our area. We've got league titles on the line in the NLL, the track, the TAC, the NWOAL, SBC, BVC. But we start right here at Wade High School tonight. The City League title on the line between Start and Scott. Now remember, Start was the preseason favorite to win this league, and these were the top two seeds coming into the city tournament. Spartans won both of the regular season matchups, but Scott thinking upset early, breaking the press. Great pass, Jaquan Pack cutting hard to the hoop. He had a team high 17 for the Bulldogs. But Start would begin to settle in. Great passing here for the Spartans. Toss it inside to their big man, Mason Cottrell, 2 of his 8 here. And then they would turn up the defensive pressure. Tareem Warren gets the steal. He would coast in for an easy lay-in on the other end, and they would just keep coming. Caleb Wanamaker led the way with 17, but also got his teammates involved. Jalen Barnhill would score here. Start the city champion. They win it 52-40.
The pandemic has been tough for a lot of people, but it's been tough for us. Was able to come back in January. We played a lot of games in a month. We played around 14 games in like 24 days. So I was happy to be able to play some games and to be able to cap it off like this. It's probably one of the more special titles that we won the last 4 years.
It means a lot to us. For our brother Norian, we've been doing it. We've been really motivated by him from the start of the season. And, you know, this is really just the first step of what we really want to do.
Over at Perrysburg, the NLL Tournament Championship, the #1 seed Anthony Wayne taking on the #2 seed Northview. Early in this one, Sean Craig swats the general shot away there. Wildcats would push it up court, give it right back to him, and Craig would pull up for a mid-range jumper. He led Northview with 29. Then, off the miss, Generals would grab a hold of it. Evan Anderson up ahead to Garrett Pike. Pike, the extra pass to Evan Rui, who finishes with 15 in the game for Anthony Wayne. And then with seconds left in the first quarter, Northview's Grant Copan, the inbound, they get it right back to him. He would drive the lane for the bucket as the clock expires. Wildcats up 6 at the half. Second half, Anthony Wayne tried to keep it close. Garrett Pike drives, and the acrobatic shot off glass goes for 2 of his 17, but Northview down the stretch shooting lights out. Ball in the corner for Jared Matuszewski. The 3 machine drains it. Northview wins the NLL tournament 74-62. Christy Kopanis has more.
It is very hard to beat a team 3 times, but Northview did it. Anthony Wayne didn't make it easy any of those times, but the Wildcats had 4 guys in double figures, including Sean Craig with 29 points, and the Wildcats are the NLL tournament champions.
It means a lot. It's been 2 years since we last won it, and I was on that team. It feels really good to get a championship win. You know, see everybody else be happy that they won. It's really humbling. Tonight the 3, that was basically it. I was really honed in from the 3-point line, and I kept hitting them.
It was tough. I'll tell you, they're tough as nails. It was tough for us playing 3 times in a row. I know I'm going home and going right to bed, and I didn't have to run up and down the court. So rest is really important right now and keeping ourselves healthy. Our guys have done a great job of that all year. I thought Anthony Wayne really showed toughness. They killed us on the offensive boards. Fortunately, we just made a few more shots.
Now the NLL slate isn't over for Northview just yet. On Sunday, they will take on Southview, who they just beat on Thursday for the regular season title. Reporting tonight, Christy Kopanis, WTOL 11.
Christy, thanks. A big one in the NWOAL, Archbold and Wauseon. Both teams 6-0 in the league. Winner claims the outright title. First quarter, DJ Newman drives right down the middle. Little bunny hop, nice finger roll. Streaks have a 22-21 lead at halftime. To the third quarter, sneaky steal here from Colton DeGroff, and Connor Penrod finds Tyson Bridge for a transition score. Still third quarter, DJ Newman, the steal, behind the back dribble. He would finish strong. Archbold up 3, Newman finished with a game-high 21. Fourth quarter, Penrod down low, strong 2 points that would tie the game at 31. Penrod led the way with 12 for his team, but later the streak's up 4 with 5 to go. Penrod trying to close that lead, but loses the ball, and Newman finds Alex Roth down court for a quick bucket. Archbold pulls away late to win the NWOAL title, 52-37, and John Monk has more.
Jordan, the Archbold Wauseon rivalry is always one of the better matchups all season long in our region, but knowing it was for the NWOAL title made it just a little more intense on the court tonight. Neither team led by more than 4 points until late in the fourth quarter at the 5-minute mark, and that's when the Blue Streaks really cranked everything up to 11 on both offense and defense, and on the backs of their two leading scorers, DJ Newman and Alex Roth, the Blue Streaks are the NWOAL champions, winning 52-37.
I give our kids all the credit in the world. We came over here with a purpose in mind, and we were focused on what our goals were, and we were able to accomplish that tonight against a really good Wauseon team.
Not much better than beating Wauseon, especially for the league champs. Undefeated versus undefeated, there's not much better.
It's just a great win against a great team, and that'll fuel us for the next game.
And I think one of the keys was attacking that when they started trapping us, and we got some layups out of that instead of sitting back and hit a couple threes there. So again, credit kids, they wanted to make plays tonight, and they did.
Archbold improves to 18-4 on the season, and Wauseon falls to 15-4. Reporting from Wauseon, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.
All right, John, thanks to the track. St. John's got handed their first league loss this week against Findlay tonight at Lima Senior, who was unbeaten in the track. For the Titans, Jaden McKinstry wide open in the corner. They get it to him, and he drills a three ball. And he wasn't done. McKinstry on fire tonight. Same spot, same result, another three ball. And he wasn't the only one connecting from deep. Here, Brady Lichtenberg from the wing knocks that down. St. John's wins it 63-41. Big win for the Titans. Staying in the track, Findlay 5-1 in the league tonight. Home against Central Catholic. Findlay on the inbound. Get it to A.J. Adams. He goes off glass for two. Trojans out to a big lead early. Then for Central Catholic, Keller Comives with the offensive rebound, hits a jumper, trying to climb back in it. And it's Chico Johnson going hard to the hoop, putting up a floater. But tonight was Findlay's night. A.J. Adams, the step back. They go on to win it 56-39. Staying in the track, St. Francis has lost 4 in a row tonight, home against Fremont Ross. It was senior night in the pit, and this one was all night. Get it down to the big man, Claron Hornbeek, working hard in the paint, the contact, the bucket, and the foul. Knights were rolling. And then more from St. Francis. This time, Stephen McCoy driving, gets the layup plus the foul. St. Francis adds to that lead, and then more from the Knights. McCoy in transition finds Jacob Ball wide open on the wing, knocks down a three. St. Francis would roll tonight. They win it 90-46. All right, it is time for our first break. When we return, it is time for our Friday night feature. Remember back to last year, the Napoleon girls basketball team experienced heartache when their state title hopes were ripped away from them, but that has fueled them for this year. We'll have their story when we return.